Right, once you have this drawn, we want to draw like you would have it on a sheet if you're doing a pencil drawing. So to do that there, I'm going to pick the Insert New tab and I'm going to go Create Drawn. Then you see I have this shared with you anyway. There should be a basic drawn template with my name on it. So if I click that and I go OK, that should create a tab for me now with a drawn sheet with borders and a wee title box in it. And everything now, see it's coming in before the assembly, but it may come out indifferent in your one at the bottom. It might show it slightly different. But you see I have it's showing sheet 1 of 1 and it's got the school crest on it, and you can put in different pieces of information in the title box here. So you can move the sheet around too, obviously, in this here. So that should be big enough for you to see. What I'm going to do here now is I want to insert. I'm going to get rid of that there. So it may come up a wee bit different, but for you, because you might have an opportunity to be able to put that straight in. So I'm just going to go to where it says Insert. I could get that from the top bar. So I'm going to go Insert, and it's got Part 1 here because I called it Part 1. And you can see there in this wee box it's come up, it says Front View. So you can see the shape of the front view. So in the original drawing, it asks us to draw it, the elevation. And then I'm going to take this down. This generates itself. It's going to draw a plan. And then I'm going to take this off the elevation then to, I'm going to just click on it and then move out to the left. And you can see it's going to project an end view for me as well. Now I can get another view on that as well too. If I click on, say, the elevation and I take it down at an angle here, I can get this pictorial view. So all I've done, I'll just do that again. If I click on the object and the elevation, let's see, get it to work here. Now it's stopped for some reason. Yeah, I think what's happened there is it's gone out of that view. So that's not a bad thing if that happens on you. What you can do up here is go to the bars, and you can see there's the toolbar. You've got the projected view, and I'll just click on that and I'll drag it out. Now I could take a projected view from anything, but you'll see it doesn't look great if I take it from just anything. Let's see, I'll take that. Well, that doesn't look so bad. Maybe if I take it down that way. Yeah, it's kind of looking at the back side of it there. I don't really want that, so I'm going to hit Escape. I want these three views in a way, and now I can move them around and position them wherever I want. So there's super advantage in this here is you can lay out your sheet very, very accurately. Then I'm going to show you how you can put in colours in this here. So I'm going to click this view, and I'm going to right click it, and it'll show view orientation. Don't want to change that. Show hide at the top, and if I slide into shaded view, that should apply all the colours that I have there. And I could do that with each of these views, or I could leave it just looking like a pencil view. But there's also opportunity to draw lines up here, so you can see there's a line there. So maybe if I'm happy with that, you can see, I'll just zoom into that, it's picking up on the corner. And again, look, if a horizontal line, I can draw that line there and hit Escape, go back to my line, pick it from the corner, I'll hit Escape. I'll just drag this over with the mouse, go back to my line again, and I'll just do that out a horizontal line as well, and Escape. So I've got the views done, elevation, plan, end view, and now maybe what would make it look pretty good is a bit of writing in this here. So there's a font, or there's a note up here, so I'll just click that, and you can see I can write these in wherever I want. So I'll just drop the note here anywhere. Now, one of the things I like on this here is I don't like the 3.5, it's a wee bit small there on that. You could change the type of the text as well too. You know, you could change it to some other one. I'm just going to leave it with that one. I don't really care about that. And what I'll do is I'll type in, I'll go elevation. Oh, I'm writing in that, I don't need to do that there. I'll just OK that there, see what it does, and I'll drop my note. Now you see it's gone away from the 3.5, I need it on the 6, and I'll just type in my elevation again now, and it's going to write it into that box. Elevation. I'm going to click in again. I'm going to hit the note, but you see it's 3.5, so I'll change it to 6, and I'll write in plan. And I'm not really worried where they end up. I'll do the same thing again, and I see I have 6, and I'll go end view. And this one down here is isometric. Again, change it to the 6, and just isometric, isometric. And I could put in the note here. Maybe the smaller size will probably be good enough for that there, and I'll just put in, I just called it solid 1, and I'll OK that. It's part 1, solid 1. I can put in my name here, and I'll OK that. You can put in the date, all your different details that you might want to put in the page, you can put it in there. So now elevation, plan, end view. Oh yeah, I've probably put in my XY as well too. So I'll put in the X, and I'll just put in another one over here, Y. Now, see the way I don't have the right size in that there now, I'll escape that. And they're not in the correct position either. So I could click that, change it to 6. It hasn't changed the letter, so I'll have to redo the letter. I'll OK that. And now, see these little sizes here? I can close in them on the letter, and then it allows me to move this around and closer to the line. I'll zoom back out from the other one. And you see that box is still quite long. No need for it to be that long at all. It just kind of interferes with other stuff. I'll change to the 6. And that's no good to me either. I have to redo the Y. I'll OK that. And now I can move that to where I want it, XY line. We'll zoom back out from that, and you can see I have my XY line, which is the horizontal plane. I didn't bother drawing a vertical plane or the line out from the corner here. There's no real need for it in this drawing. One of the things though in graphics that where you'll position your views generally will be in the center. But if you're doing a drawing like this, you tend to keep them left aligned, and we could align them two guys there as well too. And I'll go to the plan as well, and the plan, these should be left aligned. And the spacing as well, nice, you know, kind of keep the even spacing. I could put in a temporary line there if I wanted to let's see now, get this line, even if I do a line here, say, and I can delete it afterwards. I just escape that. I can actually see how it sits on that. When I was doing the notes, there probably was an alignment that I could have done better than that. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me, and I'll just click the line and delete it. And the spacing looks relatively even on each of those as well too. You don't want them all kind of different sizes and what have you. So that's elevation, plan, end view. And if you wanted to change these views then into the shaded views, you could do that, but I wouldn't advise it for them ones there, but I'll do it just to show you. So we want to have a shaded view there. And now you'll see the color that you'll be looking at from in there, but I can always go back and change that there, and I wouldn't put in the shaded views for this here. We'll just say there's no hidden lines in it there. It says hide shaded view. And that's your drawing sheet, essentially, from your solid. And it'd be good for you to have a go at that.